Now, the recurring fuel hike and shortage in supply at filling stations is a thing of concern. Now, what is the implication of this on the economy?
Right, very, very big implication, so we say, because the challenge is that you recall that before now there have been reoccurring of shortage of supply, but now it comes with a hike in price, and you agree with me that anything that happens to PMS price actually affects, it have a multiplier effect on the entirety of the what happens in India. First and foremost, you agree that most people now, if you go on the road, they are stranded. And they are not stranded not because there is no vehicle, but because the price of transportation has increased. That is the major challenge. And going forward, I think this is going to have another ripple effect on other produce, you know, school fees, rent, it has a lot of ripple effects, and it's a big challenge for Nigeria at this time.
Now, the National Assembly said NNPCL did not consult, with it before going ahead with the increase. Does NNPCL have the right to go ahead with the increase?
Not at all, because there's a structural problem here. Ideally, NMDPR is supposed to be the one to announce price difference or price change. Even when if you also listen to Dangote as well, he's also saying he's waiting for FEC and NNPC to determine how much is going to sell. I think the structural problem that we must not allow it to happen now. Everybody have their own role, so they should allow NMDPR to play their role.
Okay, the Dangote refinery is here. Do you think it will ameliorate the sufferings of the
Well, it's welcome. We welcome it with nostalgia, because on one part it will, because it will bring employment, it will help our forex, it will help our industrialization. But in terms of reduction in fuel price, I don't think Dangote refinery will bring any succor in that area.
Now, with what we have seen, on ground, what is the way forward?
Right, going forward, I think the NNPC need to do more, and we also want the president to also intervene. You will recall that this fuel subsidy removal took place the first day president emerged as the president, his inauguration, and he made that pronouncement. But some of us see it as contradiction, that you cannot remove fuel subsidy and float the naira, and that's what is actually happening now. Because as at that time, dollar was around 400 to 500, but now that we have floated the naira, dollar is about 1,600, and you need dollar to actually purchase what? The fuel itself. And you recall, Dangote is a global player, because he said oil is being purchased globally and it has global standards. So he will also want to sell in global price, and that is why he said he cannot sell until he is in consultation with FEC and NNPC. That simply shows that he wants to sell beyond 1,000, which is global price of 1,117 naira. So he is thinking that by negotiating with federal government will come to really cushion the gap of the price. So it's quite challenging going forward.
Now, with all these, what do we expect? What do you think the government should do?
Well, if you ask me as a common Nigerian on the street, I think federal government should rescind that decision to bring down the price. If you cannot give us at 617, you shouldn't increase to 895. And that's for NNPC. If you go to other filling stations, about 1,930 and thereabout. I think government needs to do something urgent. If not, the ripple effects will have a negative externalities on Nigerians.
Thank you so much,